You should've never gave up on me. Remember, I ain't had no views, they ain't players. Mixed emotions, got teary-eyed when I wrote this.
What's up, gang? It's Damo G. I'm back with another video. Today, I just want to go over coupling with you guys because I test this Friday and I just want to run through it and help somebody else out. Just in case you don't know coupling, we can go through it together. You watch this video. Once again, I did one for Section C. So just like Section C, if I miss anything or didn't say anything or I mentioned something that's probably not even in coupling, let me know. But I don't want to do too much talking. Y'all know me. Let's get to it. Alright, so start with coupling. You want to start with your airlines. The red airlines is your emergency line. The blue airlines is your service line. They're properly mount secured, not cut or frayed, and they're not leaking. The green line is your electric line. It can be green or it can be black. For your airlines, they're properly mount secured, no bare wires, no burn marks, and it's not cut or frayed. On the inside, you can see that it will have 7 holes and 7 pins. It's properly mount secured, no signs of grease, oil, and debris. And it's secured with a safety latch. The safety latch is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, or missing. You want to mention that your airlines are 6 to 12 inches off of the catwalk. This would be the catwalk, and it would be the same thing, but right here too, but it's just missing. You want to say that the airlines and your electric line is secured to the tractor with brass fitting. This is the brass fitting. The brass fitting is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, or leaking, and is not loose. And you want to mention that your airlines and your airlines is connected to your trailer with glad hands. This is your glad hands. You want to say that the glad hands are properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and not loose, and it's in a lock position. If you take it out, you also want to mention that there's a rubber seal in the glad between the glad hands and the airlines. And you want to mention that the rubber is soft and pliable, not cut or frayed or missing. Put that right back on there. Next, we're going to move to the apron. This is your apron. It has these holes in it. This is your apron. Your apron is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken. No damages, no illegal holes, no man-made welds. Then you have your skid plate. Your skid plate is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and is well greased. This is the skid plate. This is the skid plate. You want to mention that there should be no gap between your apron and your skid plate. You see how it's tight? If there is a gap, it should be recoupled. You should mention that. Then you have your locking lever. This is your locking lever. Some call it a release arm, but I call it a locking lever. It's properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and it's in the lock position. Then you have your platform. This is your platform. Your platform is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and it is secured with mounting bolts. These are your mounting bolts. You want to mention that your mounting bolts are properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, or loose, or missing. Then you have the whole sliding wheel fifth plate. This is the sliding wheel fifth plate. It's properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and all the locking pins are in position. These are the locking pins. So this indicates that it is locked. Then you want to move over and say that there is proper space between the mud flap and the landing gear. Then if you go under the truck, you will see a kingpin in the middle. The kingpin is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and no man-made welds. And in between the kingpin, there is lock jaws. The lock jaws is properly mount secured, not cracked, bent, or broken, and is locked around the shank of the kingpin. And that is basically it for the coupling section. Alright guys, so I finished my coupling. I don't think I missed anything. Matter of fact, I know I didn't miss anything because coupling is real small, so it should be real quick. Some people get coupling and section B confused because with section B you have to talk about the back of the tractor, so you still have to mention the catwalk in section B. But I got a bonus for you guys. This is something that my school taught. It's called small parks. It's specifically for coupling. So if you can remember, it's basically an acronym. So if you can remember every letter of small parks, then you would know what to say for coupling. For S, you have the skid plate. Remember I mentioned the skid plate. Properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, broken, and as well greased. Then you have, for the M, you have mounting bolts. Remember I said the mounting bolts, properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, broken, or missing. You can say they're not loose. Then A is the airlines. Remember I started off with the airlines, as you should always start off with the airlines because that's the beginning of coupling. But with the airlines, let's just say slash electric lines. So it's basically the lines in general. Then you have L, which is for the locking jaw. Remember I said the locking jaw is properly mounted, secured, and locked around the shank of the kingpin. Then you have another L, which is for locking pins. Remember I said the locking pins are in the lock position when I mentioned the fifth wheel skid plate. Then you move over to parks. For the P, you have the platform. Remember I said the platform, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, broken. Then you go into A, which is the apron. The apron is always the second thing I mention after I finish my airlines. And you know, for the apron, you say properly mounted, secured, not cracked, bent, broken, or damaged. No holes, no man-made wells. Then you have R, which is the release arm. Remember I called it the locking lever and said some people call it a release arm. But school taught us locking lever, but when I looked it up on YouTube, it was release arm. Then you have K, which is the kingpin. Remember I said kingpin, properly mounted, secure, not cracked, bent, broken, no man-made wells. Then you have the last S, which is the space between the mud flap and the landing gear. That's just a tip for you guys to remember everything in coupling. It's about 9 things in total to actually remember in coupling. I think coupling is really easy. So you use small parts and watch this video over and over, you definitely will get it because it's just repetition at the end of the day. But like I said, this Friday I test for pre-trip. Wish me luck, man, and I'll let y'all know once I pass. So thank you for watching this video. If it was any valuable to you, man, go ahead and like and share and even subscribe. Leave a comment. I really appreciate it. But until next time, I'll holler at you.